guys, and welcome to another video with Retro Crusader. And today the Nintendo Switch is on the shelves, and along with that you can buy the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And since I still don't have an NES Classic, I'm going to show you my five top games in my collection. If it's not in my collection, it's not going to be on the list. So, honorable mention, because I can't really give a rating on these because I've only played them a couple times and it's been years ago, would probably be Legend of Zelda and the Phantom Hourglass and Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. And I've only played them a couple times and it's been years ago, so I can't really give them a rating. So number 5 is Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. Now, this game had two modes. If you were single player, you can play The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, which is the Super Nintendo game. And if you had 3 other friends with link cables, and you could play the 4 Swords game if you all had the cartridge. Now, it's number 5 because if you wanted to play the 4 Swords game, you had to get together and it was just a pain in the butt. So, that's why it's number 5. Number 4 is Legend of Zelda 2, Adventure Link. Now, I know a lot of people don't really care for this game, and it's okay, because it was different from the original Zelda. It was side-scroll, and instead of over the top. It probably wasn't as big a map as the original Zelda, and I don't know. I don't know if I gave it a fair shot, but it just didn't have that Zelda feel, I guess, as the original. Number 3, and this is just for the fact of the storytelling in my top 2, but the Legend of Zelda, the original cartridge. Now, this is a good game. It's a huge map. It's overhead, and it was one of the most difficult Zelda games you could probably play. But I'm going for story. And so that's what brings up number 2, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. And this I liked because in the first one you already had the Master Sword. In Link to the Past you had to go get the crystals. And once you got the crystals you had to go to the woods to get the Master Sword out of the stone. Then you had to go find the 7 pendants. And all to defeat Ganondorf and to save Zelda. So that's why this is number 2. And then you're like, wow, that's really great storytelling for number 2. And that's because number 1 is Legend of Zelda or Ocarina of Time. And this is number 1 for the fact that it was the first one on the 64 in a 3D environment. And the storytelling of, again, you had to save Zelda and all this other stuff. You had to save Hyrule, I guess, from Ganondorf. And I guess that's what separates Legend of Zelda from Mario, is you're not just saving the princess, you're saving... I guess you do save Mushroom Kingdom. Anyway, this is a lot of firsts in this game. First 3D world. You first find Epona, the horse. And a lot of... I guess they started the side quests, or... I don't know. You had to defeat the... I just liked it. Okay? Plus, you're playing a musical instrument. So, these 2 games, I could probably play them just because. I could play these these two games, and it'd be fun. So, there you go, guys. That's my list of my Zelda games, and ranked from 5 to 4. And don't worry, one day we'll accept the Breath of the Wild into our little family here of Zelda. But for now, I'm just going to have to play the classics. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and have a good one.